Hello, and thank you for tuning into our program. I'm excited to introduce our guest, asmr4u.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
My first question to you, do you plan on making more baking club videos?
Yeah. Most of my videos are somehow part of a series, and yeah, the baking club is one of them. And I don't know exactly when I will get to it. In any case, it is planned to do more baking club videos in the future. And yeah, I can't tell you the exact time, but I'm sure that there will be a new episode soon.
If you do make more baking videos, can you bake cookies?
Yeah, I can't tell it today, so I don't know it at this time. Maybe a cookie video, but also a cake video is possible. And I already did a cookie video with penguin cookies. And yeah, I can't tell it yet.
Have you ever visited the USA? If so, where? If not, where would you like to visit in the USA?
No, I haven't visited the USA until now, and that it's because I don't fly by plane, but it may be that I will someday travel by or with a ship, and yeah, that's quite possible, but I would then have to have a few weeks of holidays, but that's not possible at the moment. I think at least in the next 5 years, it's not possible to get that. The weeks together for a holiday, and yeah, if so, I probably would go around New York because New York is, as far as I know, where the ship docks, and then I go from there, maybe, in the area.
Why don't you travel by plane?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fly if it wasn't necessary, and I consider holiday not as necessary to fly. And yeah, you can probably say it's a kind of fear of flying as a reason. And yeah, there are different fears for the people. For instance, I've seen some people on videos who freaked totally out because someone didn't wear a mask at the tram, for instance. And yeah, so I wouldn't have been so scared in this case. And yeah, I don't mind if someone wears a mask or not in a tram. So it's different, the fears of people. And everyone has their own fear. And yeah, I don't ride a motorbike either, and I wouldn't want to ride by a motorbike. But I go by ship, I go by train, I drive a car, I ride with my bicycle.
Will the inspector be making a return soon? I really miss those videos.
Yes, of course. So the Inspector series is one of my favorites, and this is the thing that is the one who takes the most time and effort to produce. So I'm currently working on a new episode, so a bit different style, not this question as you know, but bit different style. And yeah, I have now some new opportunities and possibilities for images. So yeah, maybe you noticed the AI videos I made, and yeah, I can take some of these images and yeah, bring it in this series in the inspector video, and think it's a cool thing that we can expect, but I don't know the release date. I have no clue, and sure, it will take a bit of time until I can release it.
What are your plans for 2023?
Yeah, first and foremost, to stay healthy. I had some issues, some health problems with my nose, so now it's a bit better. So a big red nose and yeah, some pain. And the older you get, the more important is the health. And yeah, I can't guarantee because of pressure, stress level, that I can release every week a new video. So it is possible every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, some periods of time in this year. And yeah, of course, it would nice to break the 10,000 subscribers mark this year. And yeah, as I said before, the new Inspector series is maybe one of the highlights in this year, or could be one of the highlights. And yeah, private. So I plan to go to a tennis tournament, WTA tour, for several days, so maybe 3 days. And yeah, now you can travel in trains without to wear a mask. So we plan, therefore, yeah, maybe to travel abroad again to a foreign country or foreign countries this year. And yeah, our flat needs to be a bit renovated still, and yeah, it's a lot to do. And yeah, the basement also needs almost every time to tidy up.
What music, if you had to choose, would be the best theme tune for you?
So yeah, it would be a kind of some electronic music with some nice vocals. And it's not a question, but my favorite tune is the band called Wolf Alice, and I didn't knew this band until a couple of weeks ago, and the song is Silk. So I listen to Silk almost every day, several times. So at the moment, Silk would be my theme tune for asmr4u.
What is your favorite hobby?
My biggest hobby is certainly to be up to date with all the technology stuff. So to try out new technology things, I read in the tech news or podcasts or YouTube, and to implement creative ideas for new videos. Yeah, so all my productions here for asmr4u channel is also a kind of hobby. So all my videos are things I want to make as I'm interested in that stuff. And yeah, so I try to find every day a new thing and work with new things. And of course, you noticed the AI development in the last couple of weeks. a lot of research for this. And yeah, home automation is another example. So I get notified if we have not an email, a physical mail, letter. So in the mailbox, in the physical mailbox, and then we get notified by our home automatic system here in the flat, and also voice control. And yeah, this is so my my hobby. And yeah, nowadays we have the first in this year sun over several hours. So I have some solar panels for the flat. So now 4 solar panels, and I bring it to the window, and I can get energy, sun energy through the window. And this is really interesting. I didn't know that you can through the window work with solar panels. And this is so the technical stuff. And if the weather is good or I have the possibility, then I go with the football on my foot. So the soccer football, and kicking exercises, and play with the ball.
Name one crazy fun fact about you.
Crazy fun fact is I'm a penguin fanatic, and I collect them. So not only penguins, but so little cute buddies. I have here some examples in my back here. So this here, for instance, or that. Or that penguin. Oh. And here's a penguin. But not only penguins, also here, these. So I collect these cute buddies, and the reason is also they delight me and relaxes me. I like to look in the friendly eyes of these cuddles buddies, so it's a friendly impact on me. Like maybe someone looks flowers, and for me it's like flowers, so friendly faces, and that relaxes me. And I have some strange madness, so it's bitterly necessary, at least here in Germany. So as an example, one of our major TV stations called ARD in German pronunciation, and there we are told that in future we will raise mealworms in an insect breeding station. So you have an insect breeding station at your flat, at home, with the goal to eat them later if they are ready. And that it's no joke. And the reason is because beef consumes 70 kilogram carbon dioxide or dioxide, so in German Kohlendioxid, and warm meat only under 3 kilograms of carbon dioxide. And so climate change, you have now to produce mealworms and eat mealworms instead of beef. And later you saw on Twitter, so as I record this video now, so I saw a video on Twitter. Was a close-up of the presenter, a famous ARD presenter woman. I think Restle is the name of her. And she bites off and told the people to eat in the future these mealworms. And you could see in the picture that she only bites off the very, very outer edges. So a little bit of this whole worm burger meat. So, but I'm a pescatarian, so I'm anyway out of the meat topic. Yeah.
What's your favorite ASMR video you have made?
So I have no special one favorite video. As I said, I love my inspector videos, and it's a bit like to produce a film, yes, or movie in English. German film, in English I would say movie. But very, very effort. But it's really cool if it's finished. So yeah, inspector videos and also my object recognition videos, so called What Is It, where I have my own app, and the app have to recognize the objects, and sometimes you have funny results. This is one of my favorites. And yeah, the computer helpdesk, computer support, computer course videos, especially my CryptoMavi videos. But if I have to name special one video, so also the Secret Castle Adventure is one of my favorites, and yeah, I used in own photography the castle of Schwerin, my hometown.
Who is your favorite athlete ever?
Yeah, for me it's Oliver Neuville, former soccer/football player of my favorite team, Hansa Rostock. And this is my favorite player or my favorite athlete for me. So if you go to the big names of international, like Germany, Franz Beckenbauer, Boris Becker, Steffi Graf, Dirk Nowitzki, maybe you know Dirk Nowitzki in the NBA, or Muhammad Ali, Wayne Gretzky, hockey, or Brady, NFL, or Jordan, basketball, or Magic Johnson. So I can't put any one of these big names on the highest level. So I can, for me, it's Oliver Neuville in my universe.
What is the most memorable game you have watched live or on TV?
So on TV, it's a game about 1 year ago, second German, zweite Bundesliga, Schalke 04, so a famous club here in Germany, versus Hansa, and Hansa won 4-2-3, and yeah, very exciting match. So 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, and 4-3 at the end. And that was a very, very special match. I watched live on TV, and live several years ago. So Schwerin is not so famous for football/soccer, but Schwerin was one time in the cup final, so GDR Cup final, and I was visiting the match in Berlin versus Dynamo Dresden. So Dynamo Dresden, very famous, East German soccer football team, and Schwerin lost only 1-2 and were qualified to the Europe Champion Cup versus Austria Wien later. And there was a absolutely fantastic atmosphere in the Schwerin fan area. And another great match also a lot of years ago, Hansa Rostock at FC St. Pauli in Hamburg, and Hansa won with 4-2, and there were game underbreaking because of thunderstorms and a lot of rain, and absolutely happy feeling in the Hansa area.
That was the last question. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, we are done now. That went quite well. Do you want to go out for a drink somewhere?
Sure. Meet me in front of the studio in 5 minutes.